We are here with the vendor of the day, and here she is. Tell me a little bit about your artwork.
So I was an English professor or an English teacher for 20 years, and in 2013 I came off of a psychiatric medication, a prescription medication, too abruptly, and I had a serious set of seizures, and I had that resulted in a brain injury that left me pretty disabled, unable to walk, talk, read, write. I was completely cognitively scrambled, basically chemically concussed. And while I was in that state, I started drawing, and I've always been kind of creative, but I'd never drawn like this. And I was basically like drawing everything that I was feeling, and I posted something on Facebook and just kind of said, "Can you believe like this is what I do now?" And people were like, I love it. And art really kind of, I always say art saved my life, because it was not something that I really did before, and it made time move, and it was relaxing, and it was something that I could do pretty effortlessly. And what I've learned since then is our joy is that thing that we can kind of do effortlessly, that puts us into the flow state. And prior to that, everything that I was doing, I was working so hard and taking care of everybody else, and now I get to do this amazing thing that I love full time, and also help people to more safely come off of their psychiatric medications if that's something they're interested in. Because once you've been through something like that, you kind of maybe can make some recommendations to do it differently. So anyway, this one's one of my favorites. And it is true that when I was going through this injury, I thought everything was never going to get better. And now I realize, it all happened for a reason, and that everything that happened is actually a gift.
Look at that gift that came out of it.
Lots of gifts came out.
Yeah.
So thank you, and thank you for having me today.
Fun fact, when I first moved to Rochester and I did my first market here, guess who I was placed next to?
Yeah, we had a great connection immediately.
Immediately.
So, look how far you've come.
I know. I know.
Store.
And that was like 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
And here we are.
I was just coming out of it at that
Yeah, I
point.
seen you told me your story.
Yeah. So thank you for having me today as the vendor of the day. Thank you. It's
You're
really
welcome.
fun. You should pan the room.
Thank you.